Shaw.net video where we're going to show you how to make a simple program using Scratch, the programming language from MIT, and used in many schools around the country. In this short video we're just going to show you some programming ideas that are the basis of certain games. This one is similar to maybe Pac-Man or any games like that, where you control a character who can move up, down, left and right, and also colliding with other objects. In this game, when you collide with an object, it disappears and then reappears again after 1 second. Now obviously, if you were using this as a real game, you could be adding scores, you'd be adding different characters and things like that. But we'll just show you the basics in this particular video, and maybe we'll build upon those on a future video. So what we're going to do is, starting off, you will create 3 sprites. The red one is going to be the character that you control, and the 2 blue ones are the characters that are going to be the ones that you're going to try and hit or get. The stage I've just coloured grey. Now what I want to do in this lesson is in this part is just show you how to move the red guy around. And there's 2 main controls that you need. When the green flag is clicked, when the program starts, it's going to wait, the computer's going to wait until you press one of those keys, and it will do that forever and ever. Like so, forever is a tool. So far what we've got is when we start the game, it's waiting forever for something to happen. Now we need to find the key that it needs to press. So it's going to wait, let's say in this case, for you to click. If you click the up arrow, so we need, if we click the up arrow, so let's have a look at that. If the up arrow is pressed, we need it to turn upwards. Now I know it's a square, so facing upwards is probably 0 degrees according to Scratch. So we're going to point it in the direction of 0 degrees, and we're going to move 10 steps. What we'll do is we'll just test that out as it is right now. So when the green flag is clicked, what happens when you click the up arrow? Let's try it. There we go, it's moving up. Okay, we're going to do the opposite, a little shortcut, right click and duplicate, obviously the down arrow, and 180 degrees will be that. Let's give that a go. Click the green flag, go up and then down. We just need to go left and right now, so that's what we'll do. So again, I'm just going to duplicate these guys. To go right, well, we need to click the right arrow, and that will be 90 degrees. And to go left, we'll go 270 degrees. And we'll give that a try now. So hit the green flag, and let's see what happens. So again, left, right, up, down. If we hit the 2 arrows together, actually, we can get it to move in any of the 8 directions. So that's our first part done. So in just a couple of lines of code or a couple of jigsaw pieces, we have our first character moving around the screen perfectly. What we're going to do next is we're going to get one of our blue characters. Basically what we're looking to do now is to, whenever this red guy touches the blue guy, the blue is going to disappear and then reappear somewhere else on the screen. So we're going to double click on the blue character, one of our blue characters. We're coming in blue, and what we're waiting for in this case is, again, we're going to say when our green thing is clicked, forever, it's waiting to be touched by something else. So we have this in sensing, we're going to have touch. So we're wanting to know if it's going to be touched. So again, we look at if it's touching the red character, we're going to hide it. So we're going to hide it, then we're going to wait for a second, then we're going to show it again, but we want to move it into a different place when we show it. So we're going to show it again, but we're going to move it somewhere. So if we go to our motion, we're going to, and I'm going to use glide because it kind of looks cool. We're going to glide and very, very quickly glide to a random place on the screen. Now, to get random numbers, we need to go to operators and we'll pick a point on the X plane. So I'm going to go between 1 and 200, and on the Y axis as well, between 1 and 200. And let's see what happens there if we click the green button. So I'm going to have to make sure I hit the right one. It's not that one, it's this one. There we go. And glides away. So it disappears and comes back and glides somewhere else. Disappears and glides back. The last stage now is we want to make the other character there, the blue 2, get the same action. Now there's two ways of doing that. I'm going to duplicate it and then double click on the area that I want to go. It should reappear, there we are. And the other way is if I wanted even a third character there, what we can do is we can just duplicate the sprite, give it another name. So let's call this one blue 3. And that appears somewhere, and automatically blue 3 contains the same code. So I've got 3 squares around the screen now, and if I click on the button here, we should have our full game ready. So we're moving around the screen, click, hit, and essentially they're randomly appearing everywhere, and this game will never ever end. And it's up to me now to make this into something a little bit more fun, maybe with points, or maybe we can introduce other characters who, if you do touch them, they kill you. So hence making it competitive. So there it is, just a very simple game using Scratch. Didn't take longer than 5 or 10 minutes, and see what you can come with it. Thanks.